Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to week 3 of this challenge. Can you believe we are at a week 3 already? Crazy, right? I did post a little challenge for us this week last night. If you didn't see it, it's just a couple of little extra things you can do this week to earn a few points. And I have some really cool little prizes to give away. I've got some insulated coolers, some body scrubs, headbands, all kinds of fun stuff. So be sure to keep track of your points, and then I'm going to ask you to post them or to send them to me later this week, because I just want to kick things into gear a little bit. I know it gets a little stale this time of year, so I just wanted to, shake things up a little bit. So hopefully that is helpful to you this week. Hope your week is planned. I know my week is not exactly completely planned yet, but the first couple of days. So if you leave it to chance, right? And this happens to me too, still, even after all this time, if I leave it to chance, I tend to not make the best choices. So really taking a peek at some of the menu plans, going on Beachbody On Demand, or just to teambeachbody.com and looking at some meal prep or meal planning for the week does sometimes give you a couple of fresh ideas. I know sometimes it can get a little stale if you're using the same recipes over and over. Now for me, I like most of my day to be the same. So I do tend to eat a lot of the same foods most of the day. Dinners do tend to vary a little bit more, but if you follow me or you've watched my collages of my food, a lot of days are very similar, and that's just what works for me. It may not work for you, but what I will say is that I have seen articles that have said that the fittest people, when they look at athletes, when they look at really fit people, most of them do eat similar things from day to day, mainly because they know the nutritional value, they know that it works for them, and the calorie level, fat levels, all of the macros are going to be very similar, so they are going to maintain their fitness by eating similarly. Now, for a lot of us, that gets boring after a while, and it's, so you mix it up, and then you go to a different food that you're eating a lot of. And I've heard different fit people talking about this, that really, you keep your days very similar, at least the first part of it, breakfast, lunch, snacks, that kind of thing. And then dinner a lot of times is a little varied from week to week. So that is just something that works for me. It may not work for you or your family, but you need to do what works for you. And again, there are a lot of recipes, meal plans, ideas just in the files here in this group, as well as on teambeachbody.com. And if you didn't know, I do have a website as well. It's just lorihardyfitness.com, and there are a ton of recipes divided into breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, Shakeology recipes, and of course the clean eating menus that we have in Phenomenal Fitness on Facebook. And if you are not a member of that group, I'd be happy to add you, but I think most of you are. There at this point should be over a year of meal plans there that literally you could just print off and use every single week, or use recipes from those depending on how your container counts work. So if you are struggling with meal planning, that I know that sometimes that is the biggest obstacle for us, because we're busy and it's hard, but it does become easier the longer you do it. So do not give up at the beginning in particular, all right? So that being said, if your week is not planned, maybe take just a little bit of time this week to think about what you want to eat, to think about when you're not hungry anyway. Don't be starving when you think about it. Think about what you want to accomplish. What are your goals? Are you committing 100% this week? Because I know that is a commitment I made to myself this morning. I'm committing 100% to my meal plan. Are you with me? Week 3, let's crush this, all right? So get that week planned out, and we will talk again tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys.